held on the 17th and 18th of September to learn the art of display calibration, the AVForums Calibration Workshop, in association with LG, was the first event of its type to be held in the UK. The two-day course was well attended, with 15 students taking part in this training, and the course instructor was Neil Davidson, a display expert and training instructor for the custom installation market. The students on the course were taken through various subjects covering calibration skills and theory. Starting off with the basic setup of the displays, this moved to more in-depth calibration, including grayscale and colour management setup. So why did AVForums hold this event, and what was the idea behind it?
The idea behind the course, Phil, was that we wanted to let some of our AVForums enthusiasts have a chance to learn how to calibrate properly, learn some of the theory behind calibration, and hopefully we've been able to do that. And the guys have enjoyed themselves and learned something over the last couple of days. The level of the course was a beginner class, but with some slightly more technical subjects. We tried to make it as simple as possible for the guys, but whilst also not making it boring for them. And I think we managed to hit just the right level. This is a different type of class to the other courses out there, Phil. The real difference here is that it has been designed specifically for our AVForums enthusiasts and the type of things that they will want to know about calibration. We've been able to keep the theory down to a minimum just so that people have a good understanding and then concentrate on the practical side. The guys have learnt over the last couple of days a basic calibration, so contrast, brightness, colour saturation and sharpness. They've learned how to do grayscale calibration. This morning, on the second day, the guys have learned colour management systems and the theory behind colour. And now, in the afternoon, we're going to go ahead and learn about video processing.
Theory is an important part of any subject, and calibration is certainly no different in this regard. The students were taught the basics of each subject, from how the human eye works to complex issues surrounding colour reproduction and everything in between. However, the training was specifically designed so that nobody attending would be overwhelmed with theory and complex subjects that would confuse them or allow the training to become stale and boring. There was a large part of the course dedicated to practical demonstration and hands-on experience for the students. A nice distraction at this point was the appearance of the Minolta CS200, a professional and reference level meter that costs many tens of thousands of pounds.
Yes, we had a real treat for the guys when they came along to the training. We were using a Konica Minolta CS2000 calibration probe, and the guys were really able to see what a reference level instrument looks like, what makes it a reference level instrument, and also the difference in result that you can get from a reference level instrument.
When moving to advanced calibration, the need for good quality meters and software is very important. For this training class, we chose to use Kalman calibration software and offer this and a range of meters at reduced pricing for the students.
Because of the uniqueness of this event, Kalman got involved due to the high demand for the enthusiast interest in calibration and their desire to learn more about adjusting grayscale and properly setting up their HD flat screen televisions and projectors. The Kalman software is so unique in that it gives all of the raw data, visual graphs that they can look at and use as a way to adjust their display to what the industry standards and international standards are. This course has gone fantastically well, and I think that all the information was brought at the perfect level. Best place for enthusiasts to go and learn about the software is through spectracal.com.
The event was hosted by LG, who provided the venue and the displays to be used on the training, and of course lunch on each day. So why did LG get involved with helping AVForums stage such an event?
Well, it's the target audience for us now, Phil. I mean, the products that we have now, we believe are best in class for calibration, and the people who can get the benefit from that are definitely the AVForums members. So we really wanted to host it at no better place for us than hosting it in our home in Slough at the LG headquarters. The other great benefit, obviously, they can touch and feel the products, they can see the powerful performance that they do have, and also get a tour of the showroom as well and see some of the new stuff that we're working on in the future by working closer to our target audience, so they can help drive and shape the future of LG in the foreseeable future. AVForums has been a major part of our marketing over the last 15 months because That's our target audience now in terms of our consumer segmentation model. We're trying to create LG into a premium brand. We may not be there at this present day and time, but we do believe we have premium technology, such as the calibration technology that we have built into every single TV, whether it's an entry-level cheap model, or whether it's a value step up, or whether it's a premium model. We offer the same technology built in for that calibration. Working closer with AVForums community will only help benefit LG in the long run, and hopefully we can help share those benefits with our target audience in the near future.
The feedback from the students on the course was that this mix of theory and hands-on practicals was aimed at the right level for those attending, and that nobody was left behind due to their knowledge or skill levels. So what did some of the students think of the training?
It's been fascinating. It's taught me, I already knew some of the basics, I've much around with test this and the like, but this has given me a lot deeper knowledge, some of the more advanced controls, some of the things I've never even thought about trying to adjust, and really helped to demonstrate the advantages of being able to get those final tweaks. You know? Especially if you've got a decent display, then I think you owe it yourself to get the most out of it. And to me, this is the one, it helps you. It's pitched at a reasonable level. I mean, I only had very basic knowledge, and I managed to latch on to most of it quite well and pick it up, especially with the practicals. Actually being able to get hands-on is where you really start to learn and pick things up.
A little bit of both. I wanted to learn a bit from the work side, from the industry I work in, printing machinery. We do a lot of colour management work, but also from a personal point of view, learning for setting up my home systems as well. From this course, I think it's worthwhile for everybody. You're going to learn a lot out of it, and should be able to set your system up after it.
Learn a lot. I think it's an amazing course. Looking at the actual brief of the course, it looked like it was going into a lot more detail than all the other courses I'd sort of seen or the material you find on the internet. But it's been an amazing 2 days, mainly because of the experience of the people, yourself, Phil, Neil, and SpectraCal, sent over representative. It's been amazing. The experience, the actual training itself, the slides and the actual workshops, getting to put into practice the theory that we've been learning, and then get actually an expert to comment on what we've done after we've calibrated has been second to none. So definitely value for money without a doubt. It's paid itself off like at least fourfold without a doubt. I would have no hesitation recommending this course, because obviously the people that are training us are renowned in their own individual areas and are very good at what they do. Yeah, definitely worth coming on. I mean, if you're sitting on the fence, I think we're a testament to going away. I think we're all investing in high-end calibration gear, and I certainly am at the end of this course, so definitely.
If people are interested in coming along to one of these trainings in the future, really the feedback that we've had is that the guys have all found it extremely enjoyable, very educational. It's helped them a lot to understand calibration theory and how they can get the best out of their own displays. We had a discussion about the price as well. So for the cost of 2 calibrations, the guys have been able to get their own equipment and get their own training and be able to do it for themselves from now on. Based on the feedback that we've had to this class, Phil, I think we will do more of them in the future. The guys have all enjoyed it very much, and they've seen it as being good value. That's been great for us. They've had a great time here at LG, and they've had a great time using the CalMan software. So we're excited to do it again in the future, and we hope that those people who were interested this time, once they've watched this video and they see the feedback, will want to do it themselves the next time around.